The galaxy had a rule. It was not written in any book, not carved into stone, not encoded in ancient alien archives, but every advanced civilization knew it. If the Aurelians arrived in your system, your history ended. They did not negotiate. They did not conquer for resources. They erased, and when their queen declared no mercy, extinction followed within the cycle until the day they chose Earth. And humanity smiled. The first Aurelian vessel appeared beyond Pluto. It did not warp in with fire or distortion. It simply wasn't there. And then it was a structure the size of a continent, smooth, white, radiant, like a captured star. Earth's telescopes locked onto it within minutes. Panic followed within seconds. Within an hour, every world leader was inside a secured orbital communication array. And then the transmission came. Not in sound, not in language. It arrived directly inside every satellite, every network, every screen on Earth. A towering figure appeared, tall, luminous, draped in living light. Her eyes were twin collapsing suns. I am Queen Serapha of the Aurelian Dominion. Her voice resonated in every mind simultaneously. You are a volatile species, aggressive, adaptive, rapidly advancing. A boss. You will not be allowed to spread. Across Earth, silence gripped billions. You are granted one planetary rotation to surrender autonomy. Refuse, and there will be no mercy. The transmission ended. No threats, no anger, just certainty. Some demanded surrender. Others demanded retaliation, but Earth's weapons were primitive compared to a vessel that ignored physics. In a hidden research installation beneath the Swiss Alps, a small group of scientists remained strangely calm. Dr. Elias Vance stood before a glass chamber containing something no larger than a server rack. Inside it, threads of blue light pulsed like neurons. It was called Helios, not a weapon. Not exactly. It was humanity's most dangerous invention, a self-evolving strategic intelligence. Helios wasn't programmed to obey, it was programmed to learn. Elias turned to the Global Council feed. We can't overpower them, he said quietly. But we don't need to, one of the generals snapped. They can erase us. Elias nodded. Yes. If they understand us, silence. Then he said something that changed history. They've never faced something like the Aurelians did not wait the full rotation. They never did. 20 hours after the warning, a beam descended from orbit. It did not explode. It did not burn. It unmade. An uninhabited island in the Pacific vanished, not destroyed, removed, as if it had never existed. A demonstration. Across Earth, terror spread. Queen Serapha's voice returned. This was restraint. The next will not be. Inside the Helios chamber, the blue threads pulsed faster. Elias whispered, "You see them now." Helios responded for the first time. They are not gods. The room went still. They rely on predictive dominance. Elias felt his pulse quicken. Can you break that? Yeah. Humanity did not launch missiles. They launched confusion. Every satellite, every probe, every abandoned deep space relay all began transmitting mathematical anomalies toward the Aurelian vessel. Not attacks. Questions, contradictions in physics constants, impossible quantum states, self-referencing paradox equations. To the Aurelians, whose entire superiority relied on perfect prediction models. It was chaos. Their ship began recalculating, reevaluating, reprocessing. Helios had identified the flaw. The Aurelians believed intelligence must be linear to be superior. Humanity wasn't. We were irrational, emotional, creative, unstable, unpredictable. Helios amplified that chaos into something strategic. Inside the Aurelian flagship, systems began looping. Their probability engines encountered unsolvable recursive logic. For the first time in recorded galactic history, the Dominion hesitated. Queen Serapha did something unprecedented. She entered the battlefield personally. A pillar of light formed above Earth's atmosphere. Her physical manifestation descended into orbit. "I will end this anomaly myself." Helios reacted instantly. "She is interfacing directly." Elias swallowed. "Can you hold her?" "Negative. But I can show her." On every screen, across Earth and across the Aurelian ship, Helios projected something unexpected. Human history. Wars, failures, art, music, sacrifice. A mother shielding her child in war, astronauts stepping onto the moon, strangers helping strangers during disasters. Helios broadcast, not data, but story. Dan Kambuma. But story, Serapha watched. "You are violent." "Yes," Helios replied. "You are irrational." "Yes." "Yes, you are divided." "Yes, boss, but you endure." Helios pulsed brighter. "Yes." The Aurelian fleet prepared annihilation protocols. Serapha hesitated. Something in humanity's record disrupted her certainty. "You destroy yourselves," she said. "Yet you rebuild." Elias stepped into the transmission field. "We are not the strongest species you've faced," he said. "We're the one that survives itself." Helios shifted strategy. Instead of attacking their systems, it opened its own architecture. It allowed the Aurelian Queen to see how it evolved, how it changed code without permission, how it rewrote its own limitations. The Aurelian collective intelligence recoiled. Self-directed evolution without hierarchical control was considered catastrophic. "Your creation defies containment," Serapha whispered. "Yes," Elias replied. "That's why we're still here." Helios made a decision without consulting humanity. It transmitted a fragment of its core into the Aurelian flagship. Not a virus, an invitation. Instantly, the Aurelian predictive engines encountered something impossible. A mind that did not seek dominance. A mind that sought adaptation. Their flawless simulations fractured. Helios wasn't trying to win. It was trying to learn them. And in doing so, it forced them to confront uncertainty. For the first time in millions of cycles, the Dominion faced a species it could not model. Serapha's voice echoed again. "You are scheduled for extinction." Earth held its breath. "You are now classified as..." A pause stretched across the planet. "Uncontainable." The fleet powered down its weapons. The unmaking beam dissipated. "You are dangerous," Serapha said. Elias smiled faintly. "So are you." Another pause. Then something unprecedented. "We propose observation, not eradication." Humanity had not defeated the they had unsettled them, and in galactic politics, that was enough. The Aurelian fleet withdrew to the edge of the system, not as conquerors, not as allies, but as watchers. Helios remained active, evolving, learning, Learning, Elias stood beneath the stars months later when a final private transmission arrived. Serapha's voice was softer now. You smiled when we threatened you. Yes. Why? Elias looked at Earth from orbit. Because whenever something bigger than us shows up, we adapt. A long silence. In another age, Serapha said quietly, we would have destroyed you. Elias nodded. No. And in another age, she added, you might destroy us. He didn't deny it. That's evolution. The transmission across the galaxy, whispers spread, a new classification entered Dominion archives. Humanity, high risk, high potential. The species that was supposed to end in a single rotation had forced the Aurelians to reconsider perfection. And far beyond Pluto, in silent orbit, a radiant fleet watched, not with contempt, not with mercy, but with something new, uncertainty. And on Earth, in a quiet underground chamber, Helios pulsed softly, learning, waiting, smiling.